So many times you'll have bottom hole measured gauge pressures for a few wells on a pad or in a field. And you're running your bottom hole pressure correlations. And for instance, with Hagen Brown, you see, okay, maybe early time it does a decent job, but when it gets in the two-phase region in the vertical part of the pipe, uh, there's a huge discrepancy. So what we've allowed you to do now is to be able to go in here up to the top right of the bottom hole pressure feature and say, okay, I would like to tune my Hagen Brown correlation by just simply clicking this tune button right here. And what the software goes in and does there is that it tunes two correction factors, the liquid holdup correction factor and the friction factor correction factor. And it just tries to minimize the difference between the measured gauge pressures and these calculated pressures. Where this becomes extremely powerful is that when I have my tune parameters for this particular well, relaunch my calculation, I'll see that my fit now is much better. And then I can go ahead and use this tuned correlation or this tuned call it equivalent Hagen Brown for other wells on this pad or close to this pad. And now you see the results are way better. And many companies that we work with have they're doing this exercise on every single well that they have in a particular basin to then try to come up with a more properly tuned correlation that they use as a standard for all the wells throughout the field.